let's go live there. Okay. There we are. Just like that. For our, I'm not even going to say it, our final episode of our break.
Okay, you can call it what you want.
How's that?
It's not my game.
All right. It's not my game. It's all our game, Max.
Okay.
It's all our game.
Come on.
All right. Yeah, welcome, guys. Session 54 of Adventures in Emathan. As I mentioned, this will be our last episode for a little break here. We'll restart in June. So, as we like to do, we'll start off the night with some character introductions. And Egan, why don't you start off the night?
All right, thank you very much, Colin. I play Douglan McKayne, a 9th level Paladin, Oath of the Protector. And a spell I'd like to talk about tonight, which I think might come in handy in this episode, but we don't know, is Locate Object. Describe or name an object that is familiar to you. You sense the direction to the object's location as long as that object is within 1,000 feet of you. If the object is in motion, you know the direction of its movement. The spell can locate a specific object known to you as long as you have seen it up close within 30 feet at least once. Alternatively, the spell can locate the nearest object of a particular kind. There's a little bit more, but you get the gist. We are looking for our friend. And I know he has, hopefully, on his possession a book. So I'm hoping this spell might come in handy.
Alrighty. Max.
Yes, I play Kogaan, Dremnaufinstrunmah, Gold Dragonborn, Rune Knight Fighter, and we're all level 9, and fighters at level 9 get an ability called Indomitable, which allows you to re-roll a failed saving throw. So, haven't really had to bust that one out yet, but it's there if necessary.
Awesome. Justin?
My name's Justin. I'm playing Aldric Darkwood. I'm a 9th level Warlock, and I have set up my Aldric invocations to use to maximize the range on it. So I'm a fairly good sniper, and I can hit people up to 300 feet with my blast.
Nice. Yeah, we got a couple of long rangers in the group now. Speaking of a ranger, Manny?
Yeah. Manny playing Ronin Seilean, who is a Stormkeeper Ranger. One of the cool things that I like about Rangers, I'm a bit of a Ranger fan, is the favorite foe option that they get, or ability that they get. Starts right out at first level, effectively, or at the first level of it. Basically, it's like Hunter's Mark Light. Although it requires concentration, it doesn't take up a concentration slot, so you can actually cast another spell that requires concentration, but at the same time you can mark an enemy. And so when you choose to or elect to use favorite foe, you can do additional damage, 1d4 or 1d6, and it goes up incrementally. And yeah, it's just a little bit extra damage, and you get to use it as many times as your proficiency, I believe.
I think that's right.
Yeah. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool little adder. Just add a little bit extra damage there every time you're in your fight. And once you select that favorite foe, each one of your turns, as long as you hit them, the favorite foe can be utilized. But once that enemy is perished, or if you lose concentration, you have to reuse it, which requires another usage of it. So
awesome.
And it's super easy to use with Fantasy Grounds.
Something like that.
All right. No rule concerns out of the last session. Hopefully Fantasy Grounds will be more forgiving to us this session. I know I did a bunch of things on my end to hopefully make that happen. So we'll get right into the session recap. All right. As the last session began, it was the 4th day of the 3rd Trigon of Elok's influence. The party stood before a foreboding monument of metal and stone. Massive iron doors, blackened with age and set into the sheer face of a towering desert butte. This was no ordinary threshold. This was the gateway to Havoc's lair, nestled deep in the heart of the storm-racked sands. Behind them, the night storm surged with fury. With resolute purpose, Kogaan grasped the iron handle and pushed. The doors groaned open, revealing a vast shadow-cloaked foyer, and at its heart, a monstrous iron construct, its eyes glowing with malice, its voice a guttural growl of challenge. Without hesitation, Kogaan and Douglan surged forward to meet the threat, steel clashing against iron. From the entrance, Aldric and Ronin launched their assault with spell and arrow. The construct struck with the force of a siege engine, but the party moved with precision and determination, and in mere moments the towering guardian crumpled to the stone floor, its fall echoing like a thunderclap through the halls of the lair. With the first trial behind them, the party pressed onward, reaching yet another set of formidable iron doors. These, however, refused to yield. Unfazed, Aldric, ever resourceful, invoked his arcane mastery, becoming a mist and slipping beneath the threshold. Within, he was met by an eerie, twisted ironwork upon the wall, its surface shaped into this grotesque visage, an enormous animate eye at its core. A voice, metallic and menacing, rang out. "You do not have Master Havoc's permission to be here. You must leave immediately." From the other side, Aldric spied the door's heavy iron bar. As he began to lift it, a distant rumble reached his ears, the unmistakable sound of opening gates, followed by the chilling growls of beasts born of fire and hatred. He flung the door open wide just as a pack of hellhounds burst forth, fire boiling in their throats. The battle was brutal. Fiery breath engulfed Douglan and Kogaan, but the party stood their ground, and soon the smoking carcasses of the infernal beasts littered the corridor. Turning east, the party discovered another chamber behind more ancient iron doors. A room with a grand fountain that bubbled and sprayed with cold, clear water. A quick search of the area yielded nothing of interest. Northward, another locked passage resisted their attempts to break through. The decision was made to retrace their steps and explore the other end of the long hall. Westward they ventured, where two sets of doors awaited to be explored. Outside, the night's raging storm could still be heard. It is the evening of the fourth day of the third Trigon of Elok's influence. The party search through Havoc's domain continues. Aldric reaches for the first door. It creaks open slowly, revealing a chamber bathed in dim, flickering light. And thus, tonight's session begins.
Wow.
Spooky!
All right, any questions or clarifications?
Don't think so.
We're good.
I think we're good. I think we're good. All right, Aldric, you have opened the door to the room. Inside, so first of all, as you open the door, you're immediately met by the smells of food. The room is dimly lit, although in the shadow ahead of you, there is a table, and there appears to be someone seated at the table. Now, does everybody have the map open, or would you like me to reshare it?
I will need it reshared.
It is reshare. Yeah.
Okay. Just give me a moment. That's not right.
Hey, there you go. Thank you, sir.
All right, I just have to replace this on the recording. Alrighty. So, Aldric, I'm just going to move you to there, because that's where you would be to open the door. So, the room is kind of dimly lit, and just forward and off to your right, there is a chair there, and there is what appears to be an old tiefling woman. And she kind of looks up as the door opens towards you guys, and she says, "Who's there?"
Good evening. Did I miss dinner?
I don't think you were invited.
Sorry, I'm quite hungry. I was wondering if I could join you.
I don't see that happening. Who are you?
My name is Aldric Darkwood.
Aldric.
I'm sure you've.
I don't know an Aldric.
I'm quite renowned for my bounty hunting.
Yes, I believe you're probably a legend in your own mind. What can I do for you, son?
We were just looking for a great and powerful wizard to converse with. Is that you?
Ah, you speak of Sharunza.
Yes, of course, Sharunza.
We're looking for Havoc. I don't understand.
Do you know where they are? And I kind of like try to subtly wave at my comrades to come towards me.
Okay.
Sharunza is very powerful. You would do best to leave before my boy returns. He will not approve of you being here. He can get very angry. Just ask Havad. She knows.
And where might I find them?
Oh, Sharunza is here, but he's not here. He's going to save us from the conquerors. He's such a good boy.
This is your son, from the implications?
Oh, indeed, it is, yes.
And how old is your son?
I don't believe that's any of your business.
I see.
Did he wave us forward? Is that what he did? I didn't see your hand. Sorry.
I would have tried to, like, as subtly as possible, wave you towards me from behind, as I know you're all kind of back there.
Kogaan, it seems he has it totally under control. He's telling us to stay back.
Could definitely be interpreted as that.
I mean, I have a low intelligence, so.
I'll walk over.
All right, fine.
Do you have enough?
Something
Do you have
about
enough provisions for me and my friends to sit down and have a lovely dinner with you?
Most certainly not.
I could whip something up.
It smells like you do.
There must be something wrong with your nose, then.
Sorry, did you say Havoc is your son?
Yes. I hate that silly name he uses. His name is Sharunza.
Sharanza. Okay, I'll remember that. Sorry for the name calling, I suppose.
Oh, it's okay. He calls himself that all the time.
That smells delicious. You must be a great cook.
Sorry. This is my friend Kogaan. As I said, I'm Aldric. This is Kogaan. We were just looking for a safe place to kind of hunker down for the night as we looked for your son. It was very important.
We're trying to lay on the charm here and maybe finagle our way in. We're parlaying.
Yeah.
You haven't found a good place to spend the night. I would really suggest that you go elsewhere. As I mentioned, if Sharanza comes back, it will not be good.
Okay, we're just curious because we have a friend who is staying here. He's a guest of, there's two of them, are guests of your son Sharanza. One is another wizard as well, so maybe they're like friends or something. Do you know where they would be staying in this place?
Of course I don't.
Oh, okay. I think she's kind of useless. Well,
you're still here? I was
bother
hoping you'd
you.
be gone by now.
Oh, I guess I have one last question. What's the deal with that big eyeball at the end of the hallway?
Oh, you mean Fred? He just watches things.
Alrighty then.
And who does Fred talk to?
Only people that shouldn't be here.
Talk to that shouldn't be here.
You think he would talk to?
That's why he didn't talk to us, because we belong here.
It's true. He did not say a word to us.
Funny, I heard words.
Oh, you heard words that you don't belong here.
True.
That is a shame. But I will put in a good word with Sharanza for you. Maybe he'll let you stay.
Yes, indeed.
Okay, this conversation's going nowhere.
I'm gonna move in.
Okay.
Okay, as you get closer, Aldric, you can see she is a very old tiefling woman, quite frail, and her eyes are completely clouded over, giving you the impression she is likely blind.
Now, why would your son leave an old blind woman all alone in this place?
Well, he has important things to do. I told you already. He is working hard to save us from the conquerors.
Mm-hmm. What kind of work is he doing right now?
He is where they are talking to them, I guess. We don't talk specifically about what he does.
Well, if you know where he is, if you just tell us where he is, we'll be on our way.
Well, he's in that place that he goes to. I don't really understand it all.
Probably gone to the between to see the get Yankee.
But he's still here, but he's not here. It's confusing even for me.
Sounds like extra pain or travel.
Like where is he not here exactly?
Well, he doesn't leave here, but he goes there.
Like his body's here, but his mind is there.
As I said, I'm just his poor old mother. I don't understand all of it.
Sure. No.
Can I try to see if she's being truthful about this?
Yep. Absolutely, you
I was just going to ask that.
Give us an insight check, please.
Of course, all my stuff disappears.
Well, you don't need your stuff.
Insight. Untrained.
It's solid.
There's my rolls.
Yeah.
Tracks.
You're not convinced you're not lying anymore, Aldric?
I mean, that's true. I never know if I'm lying or not, so it's tough.
Is there any other doors in the room?
In the room that Ronin and Aldric are in?
Mm-hmm.
No, none that you can see. That the area is definitely a kitchen. There is a bed in there. One would presume that this woman cooks and lives here when she's not cooking. She was just sitting eating when you arrived.
Ma'am, we're sorry to bother you. I see that you've sat down to a delicious meal. It smells amazing. It smells like something my mother once made.
Oh, thank you.
Sorry, miss. This is my friend Ronin.
Sorry, yes. A pleasure, ma'am.
Ronin, it's nice to meet you. My name is Ashtana.
Ashtana, it is truly a pleasure. And again, we apologize profusely for interrupting your dinner. We had no intention of interrupting you at all.
Then you should leave.
And we intend to. Is there? I mean, I'm looking around. Is there anything that we can help you with whilst we're here?
No. My son ensures that I am quite comfortable. I have everything that I need here while he is away, and thank you for your offer, though.
Is there anything odd about this room? Is there any? I'm just I stepped in to just kind of get a good look around at the room to see if there is anything maybe out of the ordinary or off about the room.
It like I said, I mean,
plain old room.
Based on, there's a to the north there's a fireplace that is burning, as a area to cook and heat the room. Then just lots of tables and shelves of food and such. And then in the southwest corner there's a bed. It just looks basically like it's part kitchen, part quarters for the old woman.
Right.
I have a question. Why are you on the combat tracker, Astana?
So you can see me.
But she shows up on the map.
I know, I'm teasing. Come on. Well,
if you shoot me a sharp look, I may die.
I'm very concerned that your son has left you unattended here. Perhaps you could come with us and bring us to him.
I won't be leaving here, that is for certain, young man. As for the whereabouts of my son, I have told you he is here, but not here. I understand it very little more than that. If you are intending to stay, then you can find him yourself.
Okay.
Sorry.
Aldric, I believe we've troubled this lovely young lady enough. Perhaps we should leave her to her dinner and carry on.
I think she could be quite useful in our search, and I think we should bring her with us.
Okay, you can handle that. I'm not gonna grab an old lady and drag her around. You know what I mean?
She may actually slow us down.
She may prove quite valuable in negotiations, though.
Colin, on the door to get in, was it a single door?
No, all the doors you've met in this place so far are double doors.
And did they open in or out?
They opened in.
Did they have any type of a handle on the outside?
Yeah.
Okay.
Handle, no locking mechanism on either side of these doors.
So I'm gonna pull Kogaan aside since those two are distracted and say, listen, if we don't trust this last, to be unattended, I could sort of wedge the immovable rod here and keep her in until we're done with the rest of our search.
I guess, but if someone comes up behind us while we're deeper in this tower, then you might lose your rod. So we could just tie it with some rope or something.
It's true. I've just really wanted to use the immovable rod for something.
Yeah,
Anything.
I mean, knock yourself out, hey, but you never know, like, we could end up in a battle and not even come back this way. We could, there's a lot of...
Well...
But you do hardly use it, so would you really miss it if we left
Douglan's gonna
magical artifact here?
Douglan's gonna put him like up here and engage it. He's gonna do some pull-ups just while he's waiting.
There you go. There you've used it.
Check me out, Kogaan. Check me out.
You're getting
one-handed.
Don't pull a muscle.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah. I see. Perhaps we leave her for now, but yeah, maybe we can secure the door just lightly. So
I think Aldric's idea is very sound. I don't want to, like, I'm not going to be the guy that, like, grabs an old woman and drags her around the tower. Yeah, obviously I could, but I really don't want to, and I don't think I will. You know what I mean? All right, Aldric, you do you, buddy.
Yep.
Miss, I'm gonna need you to come with us.
All of a sudden, this mustache grows on Aldric.
I would really like just to finish my food, if that would be okay.
How long will that take?
Well, I don't eat really fast. And
I
I definitely don't move very fast, so
I'll carry you. It won't be an issue.
You certainly will not. I hardly know you.
Oh man,
we can get to know each other. I'm gonna try and pick her up.
She's too old and frail to really resist. She just looks rather perturbed.
Understandably so. Let's continue our search, shall we, gentlemen?
Yes. I will check this door here.
You're carrying an old woman all throughout the dungeon. Awesome.
I will place my ear upon this door and see if I can hear anything behind it.
Give me a perception check.
Yo, that. Percepciona is perception. Not too shabby. $14.
It is quiet on the other side of the door.
Okay, now for the ultimate question. Is this a push door or a pull door?
The doors push into the room.
Okay, I will slowly push the doors inward. I'm opening this door, guys. Be careful.
Can I have Astana with me?
Yep, I'll drag her along there as
Sounds good.
as you go. All right, let me open that door for you, Kogaan.
Are you carrying her like across the threshold style?
Yep.
Fireman's carry?
No, across the threshold.
Okay.
You can make eye contact. It's super weird.
Okay.
All right, Kogaan, you see into a long hallway. The room is lit. There is a passageway that goes off towards the east. You can see a couple of doors along the wall to the west. Those are single doors, and then there is a set of double doors that are at the far end of the hallway.
Do they look kind of like jail cell doors, these single doors?
Nope.
No?
Nope. They appear the exact same style as the other doors. They are just single doors, as opposed to everything else has been double doors for the most part so far.
All right, I'll start making my way in here.
No way.
All right. Try and get off the wall here.
Ooh, a desk.
There we go.
So, to the east, you see a desk, a chair, some stuff on top of the desk.
Cool. Maybe this is like Havoc's study or something like that, and we'll investigate this desk. Go through these papers and things, see what's written on there.
Kogaan, on the desk is a book. The book is open. There is a ink and quill sitting on the table. The book is open to a page, pages that are mostly written on.
Yup. Can I read it? Or is it a weird language?
From the writing is too small from where you are to actually see it.
Okay, I will move my token to the spot where I could read it.
Oh, that's much better. The writing in the book, although you cannot read it, you are fairly sure is infernal.
Dang, infernal.
Aldric.
Aldric, you... Warlock's right. I mean...
Let's
be real, right? Hopefully he can read it.
Maybe we can hold the book for him so he can keep holding the old woman.
Or does... He has...
Aldric's having a makeup session with her in the hallway.
Can comprehend languages work for reading as well?
Absolutely.
Yep, absolutely.
Any drawers on this desk?
No, it's just a table, a chair, with this journal of some sort, and the ink and quill. That's all that's in the room. There's some lights. Other than that, this room is empty.
Cool. Should I just take this book? Or do we want to leave it on this page so that Aldric can read it?
Or we can call him over.
Yeah. Hey, Aldric.
Yep.
Do you read Infernal?
I could if given enough time.
Like, what do you mean? How much time do you need?
Just a couple minutes here.
Sweet.
Yeah, I mean it just takes an action, so just a couple seconds.
Yeah, he's just got to be touching the book in order to perform comprehend languages on it.
And how many pages are there?
It's a fair sized book.
But I haven't moved it yet, so we can read the page it's open to start with. Maybe there's something key on there.
Sure, I can take some time to try and understand. Just over here, Astana. You don't happen to speak Infernal, do you?
She's blind.
That's what she says.
Oh.
Well, I'm a tiefling. Of course I speak Infernal.
And your reading skills, how are they?
Well, they were better when I could see.
Okay. That makes sense. All right. Yeah, we'll just go over together. And I will cast Comprehend Languages. And I will take some
You're
time.
still in the Comprehend Languages window. You had...
Oh, okay. Sounds good.
Yeah, because you had used it earlier to try and figure out if...
Nice.
If dude was talking to you, if the construct was talking to you or not.
Okay. Then we'll go over there. Take some time. I'll sit her down in that chair and put my hand on her shoulder to kind of convince her to not go off anywhere. And I will try to read this book.
So I'm just going to make a bit of an assumption. You're just going to kind of flip through, try and get a feel for what the book might be.
Starting on the page that was open, though.
Okay, the pages that are open. The first page is partly written upon. Reading through it, it is talking about an exchange that will be very beneficial to Havoc's research into the Rift magic.
Okay. Yeah, this is... Guys, he's talking about opening the rifts. I think we should further explore what he's researching here.
Hmm.
And then I will take some time, about a minute a page, to try and comprehend what he's doing here.
While he's reading that, can we be checking out these other doors?
Yep,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Sweet. Okay, cool. We'll check out these other doors. And I'll ask Hanu to just keep an eye on the hallway. Let us know if he sees anyone coming down it.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I guess I'll take this one here.
Sure.
We opening the door?
Yeah, I don't know if you were meant to go in there, Ronin, but I'll go ahead and open it. Can I listen first? Yeah, sorry.
All right. That's it, dogs.
There's more hellhounds behind
Hellhounds!
More hellhounds. I'll give those hounds hell if they keep that up. I gotta back you up here, Douglan. I can't get at the door icon. So, Douglan, as you open the door, the air that comes out of the room is immediately much colder than the rest of the area that you've been in so far. And there is a bit of a smell of decay in that air.
I'm going to use one of my divine senses and see if I sense any undead or... Hold up. Celestial Fiend Undead. I can do this 4 times per long rest with anyone within 60 feet.
Do you have, is that the one you have to be able to see them, or just...
Let me go.
No, because it can detect invisible creatures, as long as they're not behind total cover.
Yeah, I think it's like...
yeah, sorry, that's what I meant by that, if they're behind cover.
Let's read it here.
So, like, it can't go through the door, but if he opens the door and steps in, then it can, like, ping around the room.
Back where you were, there's... So, opening the door, Douglan.
Yes.
You can... You cast your...
Divine sense,
yeah, your divine sense.
Yep.
You don't sense anything from where you can see, but directly across from you, you see a table and chairs. And in that northwest chair, there is a body. It is it would appear to be a tiefling woman. Long dead, it's basically a dried up corpse still sitting in the seat. The table itself looks like there was a meal in progress and it was just left. So, the table still has dried up old food in it, but all of it would appear to have happened quite some time ago.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I was going to say, I'm just curious if the outfit if there's any outfit, does it look like the old ladies? Is there any similarities?
No, does not.
Okay.
This long black hair, wearing a red party dress of some sort, formal wear of some sort. And Douglan, if you give me a perception check, please.
She hot, Douglan.
Nice.
The you get the immediate sense, Douglan, that the angle that her neck is at gives you the impression that her neck was likely broken.
Ooh, okay.
But is she hot?
We haven't established that yet.
Just shout back to Aldric, we're working on it.
Roll for perversion.
Oh,
I will. Kogaan and Ronin are by me, and I'm going to share that with them.
You think she'd appreciate being true resurrected, or like what?
Yeah, pretty interesting dinner party here. Well, I'm going to poke my head in and see if I can see more. I don't know if I'm able to move. There we go. I don't know why that went over there.
It's the wrong way.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the
I thought
wrong
I
way,
went
Douglan.
forward. It's... I'm going to go right there. There we go.
All right.
And by the way,
I mean, you can't see a whole lot more from there than you could. I mean, you're seeing a little bit more of the table.
I'll go in a little bit more. By the way, it would manifest if there's any of those as a...
How long does that continue for?
It is, I think it's for a full minute. No, end of the next turn. But I have 4 of them, so I think... And by the way, it's anywhere within 60 feet. So, and it's an odor. I don't have to visualize. So just unless it's...
Then you are definitely sensing undead.
Okay. All right, boys.
Yes.
There's something that's not quite dead in here.
Oh no, are they? Do you think they're the possessing type? You know I hate the possessing kind.
I know.
So, Douglan, as you get into the room a little further, off to your left, in the southwest corner of the room, just within your line of sight as you move into the room, there is sort of a shimmering greenish and purple mist that is moving around just in the corner of the room.
Boy. Okay. Well, I guess it's go time. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. What that is, I don't know. But we're gonna do it.
I mean, do you think if we just close the door again, we'll be fine? Maybe it can't open doors.
Perhaps. But, I mean, we are looking for someone, right? What if this is in here?
Are there any other doors in there?
I am not seeing the whole room. I can only see, like, 2/3. I can go in and, get this party started if you'd like. Yeah, let's do it. I'm gonna go fully in.
Got it.
All right. Douglan, as you step into the room, you start to hear, just, it almost sounds like a distant whisper. Mm-hmm. And in that corner materializes a woman, and your immediate thought is she looks very similar to that corpse that is seated still at the table.
Yes. I will try to talk, though, if it allows. What happened to you, ma'am?
Yes, we have met friendly ghosts before. It's true.
Give me a second here. I just gotta get my army of ghosts up on the combat tracker. All right, so in the corner of the room there, Douglan, materializes this woman. She's just standing there, looking towards you. And why have you come here?
We're looking for a friend.
And who might that be?
Landis.
I do not know a Landis. Do you know Havoc?
Only by reputation.
I am waiting for his return.
May I ask what happened to you?
She looks kind of inward for a few moments. It was my fault. I made him angry and he lashed out at me.
I see. And, why do you await his return? Do you have need of him?
I need to tell him that I'm sorry.
I see.
But he has not returned. Do you know where he is?
No. But we can find him for you. Would you like me to find him for you?
Yes. Yes, please. If you could send him here, I could tell him I'm sorry for what I said.
Okay, I can do that. What if it's not too much prying? What was said? What got his anger so I can avoid it?
I told him that he spends too much time with those on the other side of the portal.
Yes, I've heard that about him. And he lashed out because of it.
He said I didn't understand its importance, and I've tried, but it was too late. I angered him.
Is she like a sister or something?
And, what relation are you to Havoc?
He is my husband.
I see.
Yeah. Domestic
And,
violence.
when did this happen? Yeah, I'm having a real hard time here. Like
Domestic
it's totally
domestic violence.
I so want to go down the road of, oh my God, she's blaming herself. It's just, prototypical, abused wife syndrome. Good Lord. All that aside, folks at home, I get it, but Douglan would have no clue on this level of psychiatry. So back to it.
The fantasy game. It's all good.
Yeah. When
we tried not provoking him.
Yeah, exactly.
What were you wearing? I mean, really?
What were
Yeah.
you wearing?
Totally out
Yeah.
of cover.
It just
were
the
some
disclaimer: we
Yeah.
do not condone domestic violence in any way, shape, or form. To digress, can I have your name? Mine is Douglan.
Mine is Havoc.
When did this happen to you?
I'm sorry, I don't know. It has been a long time.
I see. And how long has Havoc been reaching out to the other side?
For many, many years.
Do you know where he does it? Maybe he's there.
There is an area here where only he is allowed to go. Somewhere in there he has what he calls the gateway or the passage to them. He tells me very little else about it.
Do you know approximately where it is?
have never been to that part of our home.
I see. Are you stuck here?
I am.
I see.
Until I can tell Havoc I am sorry, I cannot leave.
All right then. Well, we'll come back with him and hopefully allow you to rest. But don't blame yourself. And I'm going to back out.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Valuable
So
information there.
this Havoc, probably not a good dude. In case we didn't know that already. But apparently he's been communicating with the other side, and that was his old lady. They had an argument, and he broke her neck.
Yeah, we kind of overheard. Her voice reverberated down the hallway.
But was she hot?
Yeah, do you think she's worth like a resurrection spell or something? Or like...
Would she give you a resurrection?
Oh, dang.
I wish I had some way to, let her move on.
Maybe she could write an apology in a note, and then we'll take the note, and she'd be like, well, I put it in a note. He's going to get the note, and then she'd be like, released,
Well, you should put your, if we knew what he looked like, you could put your hat of disguise on and go back in there, but we don't know what he looks like.
I was once told by a friend that the best way to move on after a heartbreak is to just get back in the saddle. So perhaps, Douglan.
I'm happily married, folks. What's going on here?
Yeah, but you're far away from home. We won't say anything, It's...
Kogaan Dremnaufinstrunmah. What are you talking about?
If it's
Come on,
being on a different plane, it doesn't count.
What happens?
So, Douglan, are you leaving the room, closing the door behind you?
Yes, indeed. By the way, there was nothing else in there. It's just a corpse and a ghost.
Yep.
In the meantime, what has Aldric discovered in this book?
Yes. Aldric, spending some time thumbing through this book, reading passages. This is clearly a journal that Havoc has been keeping of his research into using the magic inside of the Devil Star diamonds to open a portal to Arkmith.
Oh, shit.
Saw that coming.
That's where remember our shared dream? This guy's an idiot.
Has your son told you about this Arkmith place?
I think that's where he goes.
I was hoping it'd be Gith.
My friend seemed to be talking to somebody in that room, in a room just across from here. Do you know who that is?
Well, I most certainly do. That's Havadi.
And what do you know about her?
That's my boy's wife.
And they're on good terms?
Oh, no one's on good terms with Sharanza.
I see. How long has he been experimenting with these Devil Star diamonds? Do you know that?
Devil what now?
I see.
It's like a vacation home for them or something. Like the whole family's here.
Yeah.
Just chilling. He's got little like demon dog doodles in the margins of his journal. You open that door there, Ronin? Or...
So I relay the information that I've read with my compatriots.
Aldric, are you taking the journal?
Yes. Can I try to see if it's magically connected to this place at all? And am I alerting somebody by removing it from this place?
I mean, you could do an investigation check to see if there's anything mechanical in nature. You could do a detect magic to see if there's any magical connection.
I'd be more likely to try and investigate it first.
We can also put it in a bag of holding and see if it doesn't explode.
Saving it for downhead.
To the best of your investigative skills, it does not appear to be mechanically connected to anything. Like looking under the table, you know, everywhere that would possibly this book or table would be connected to anything, you can't see any mechanical means that it would be connected to anything else.
Astana, do you want to pick up this book?
I could if you want.
Please.
She closes the book and picks it up, and it's quite heavy.
Handful.
And I pick her up.
All right, she's holding the book. You're carrying her. Justin, I'm gonna throw that book into your inventory.
That's good.
It's called Havoc's Journal.
Is she in my inventory too?
No, not currently.
What do you got there, Ronin?
Well, I was going to listen at the door here and see if there was anything exciting happening on the other side.
Cool.
The door that you are, the door that you are at.
Yes.
I think it goes into the same room, but I just see a little bit of a hallway. But again,
am I all looped around?
But maybe just try it to make sure. I don't know.
He remarried after he killed that wife, and there's another dead wife in this one.
Dead babies.
Good question. Astana, how many wives has he had?
He only has one, just Havadi.
And mistresses?
He's faithful?
He's a good boy. He would never cheat on Havadi.
I mean, if they establish the parameters of the relationship, it's not cheating.
True. Especially if he's like making the money and like it doesn't, anyways, I don't want to get into it, but yeah.
They're not polyamorous, yes?
Son, I don't have a clue what that means.
Fair enough.
Let's get this damn door open already.
Yeah, I'm going to open the door.
All right, I'm just going to move you back here so I can get at the door. So, Ronin, it appears to be another way into the dining room that Douglan was in.
Yeah, I'll just close it back up.
Probably a bedroom down at the bottom here.
Oh, yeah. The baby maker. Oh, boy. Well, let's see if this door is a let's listen on the listen at this door and then see if there's anything else going on.
All right, give us a perception check, Ronin.
Oh, perception.
Ronin special.
All right. All sounds quiet on the other side of the doors.
All right. Push or pull. Wiggle, wiggle.
It's important to know.
They push into the room.
All right.
Not very fire safe.
I push the one in ever so slowly and gently.
All right, Ronin. You see what appears to be a bedroom. There is a bed, some end tables, a chair. There is a door off to the east. You can just see the edge of.
Yep.
And you can't quite see what's off to the west from where you are.
Well, seeing that we're dealing with a wizard, and this is where all the magic happens.
Probably just cantrips, though, this guy, right? Let's be real. He's not putting out big spells, am I right?
Not if he's beating his wife.
All right, Ronin, there is...
You step in and you die. God damn it!
There is a door that goes towards the west, a door that goes towards the east, and then you are in what is clearly a bedroom area.
His and hers closets. I love it. Yeah. I mean, let's start with the door to Kogaan. You want to go to the door to the east? I'll go to the door to the west.
It's probably like a walk-in closet or a bathroom or something like that.
Can I search the bedside table and...
Attaboy. Now you're thinking.
Maybe you start putting on like candle sconces and stuff. Maybe there's like a secret lever or something.
Okay, Ronin, the door you approach does have a handle.
How about my door?
But the doors on both sides look very similar. Single doors, similar to the ones that entered the dining room area. Trying the door, Ronin, your door is unlocked. Kogaan, yours is locked.
Ooh.
Well, I'm gonna open mine.
Cool.
All right. The room is dark. The little bit of light you're getting from the room you're in, there appears to be some sort of wardrobe or something down the end in what appears to be a small room. The little hallway into a small room, and there's looks like a large stand-up wardrobe in there.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go in there, and I'm gonna rummage through the wardrobe, see if I can find anything naughty.
You better poke it first.
Kogaan, do you want Hanu to maybe come a little closer to us?
Yeah. Hanu, you can come back a bit if you want. You just watch the hall from there if something comes around the corner.
And I'm
how you
going
doing,
to
Hanu?
sit Astana down in that chair. My dear, if you'd rest here for a minute, that'd be great.
All right.
But I'm gonna hold her arm.
Ronin, it's a little difficult to see. There's just enough light for you to kind of, see. You're gonna move in to that wardrobe.
Yep. Well, that's really far down the hall.
Yep.
Wow.
And are we opening the wardrobe? What are you
Yes.
All right. Inside the wardrobe, you just see what appears to be Havoc's clothing. So there are black robes, shoes, that sort of thing. Searching around in there, doesn't offer up anything other than just some clothing and such.
All right.
If you want a nice black wizard's robe or a pair of boots, they're there.
Anything from his wife in there? No?
No, it does not appear so. Although there be plenty of room in the wardrobe for another person's clothing.
All right. All right. Well, move back out of there.
Ronin, could you pick this lock?
I sure can try.
Sweet.
All right, I step all over everybody.
You go past it.
Is there anything...
Give me an investigation check,
Yep.
Douglan.
Hot damn.
Ooh, hot damn.
The end tables don't have any types of drawers. There's nothing under the bed. You know, you poke around under the pillows, that sort of thing. You don't find anything there of interest.
All right.
Well, I was gonna say, does it look slept in? Did it look slept in?
The bed is made. You know, it's clearly used, but it has been made up. Hard to tell how long ago it may have been since someone slept in it.
Astona, does your boy have servants?
Just me.
You make the bed and tidy up?
I do.
And you do a fine job.
Yes,
How do
indeed.
you do that without being able to see?
Well, I've lived here a long time. I know where everything is.
But you
She might
don't
not be
know
completely blind either. She might be able to
where
see
the
like,
room
shade.
is that he communes with this other side.
Oh, I'm not allowed in that part of our home.
Can you show us where that part of the home is?
Was it where the hellhounds came from?
It's a long walk, but there's a fountain there where I get the water from.
You don't need to worry about the walk. I'll carry you.
Well, that's where it is. It's where the fountain is.
Cool. We'll go there in a moment.
Sounds good.
I think Ronin's gonna pick this lock.
Okay, give us a lock picking attempt. It is a DC 15 fine lock. Give it a whirl.
Mwah, mwah.
That would have been like 4 plus your proficiency plus your dexterity, so still not enough.
Nope.
Oh well. Let's not waste any more time here. Unless you want me to try to rip it open.
I mean, any door can be broken down if you...
I think we have time to do that quickly.
I might have a pry bar or something.
I mean, I could try to pick it again. They do have +8, basically.
Sure. I mean, up to the DM on how he wants to adjudicate repeatedly doing something until you open it, or if there's consequences.
Exactly.
I mean, my mindset around these things a lot of times are given enough. If you know how to pick a lock, given enough time, you're going to pick that lock. If your attempt to pick it is time sensitive, then, but I mean, you can take another crack at it. Just every time, you know, if there could be random encounters, could be the end of time, you know, but you can pick it again, or someone can throw a shoulder in it, or...
Oh my god. Guys, I give up. I'm taking my lock pick kit. Yeah. Kogaan, smash.
Yeah, I don't have a pry bar, so just have to try to
lay on
yank
the
on
bed.
it.
I'm gonna lay in the bed.
All right, what do you want here? I'm gonna try to rip it open. Just strength or athletics, or what do you?
Like, are you just gonna ram the thing, or?
Well, I was just gonna grab the handle and just try to. Is it a push door or a pull door?
The other one pushed into the area.
This one pushes in. Okay, so I'll just try to smash it in. I guess just put my weight behind it.
Give us an athletics check then. Put a shoulder into it.
Okay. Again, leg again.
You break it down. So Kogaan, you kind of wind up and you lay your shoulder into it, and you just hear the lock mechanism just pop, and the door swings open.
I loosened it for you.
I was about to say the same thing.
And in the room, there is no hallway on this side. It just goes straight into the room.
Mm-hmm.
Again, no light in there. There are a couple of large chests on the floor.
Ooh, treasure. No one has detect magic, do they?
I don't think so.
Because normally I'm all about the treasures, but you read stories about wizard lairs and things, and you start to think maybe that happens in the real world.
I mean, I have mage hand. I could go caress it with my mage hand.
Your bug hand,
Yes.
storm hand.
Is your mage hand like constantly just resting on your crotch, like just while you're cruising around? Hand on the bow, mage hand on the junk. Just
It's not resting.
10-pound pressure, remember.
And that's more than enough.
Would you put that away, please? Can you
You could-
maybe use it for something else right now?
Caress with finesse.
No, finesse.
What are we doing?
Pulsation. I'm not going to open these unless we know that's not trapped with magic or spells or something, so... Should we just...
Asana, do you want to go open these chests for us?
Oh my God. Awesome. Awesome. Douglan, though, is starting to get to a point where it's like, I don't know if Gath is going to approve of me just sitting idly by as we use an old lady for a shield.
She opens the two chests.
Does she
come with her and look inside?
I'll just hang out here.
All right, Aldric, these two chests are quite full of coin and gems. On the top of them, you also see a set of bracers and a cloak. Give me a perception check, please.
Now's your moment to shine, Justin.
You got this.
Oh, 18.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah.
Third highest roll in the game.
Nice.
As you're in the room there, you also notice, so on the east wall in that sort of little alcove that is there, there is a large iron ornate key.
Asana, do you know what this key is for?
What key?
There's a large key hanging on the wall here.
Got devil's horns and 2 pentagrams upside down and... Just joking.
I have no idea.
Okay. But it looks like a functional key versus, like you said, it was ornate. But...
Yeah, it's ornate in nature, but just looks like a regular key to some sort of lock.
Okay,
I'll take it.
I'll grab that, the bracers and the cloak, and say there's quite a bit of treasure in here that would do well in a bag of holding.
Yeah, yep, cool. We could scoop some treasure.
Scoop it all in your bag of holding.
Yeah, I have lots of treasure in my bag of holding. Douglan, how's your bag of holding doing?
I've got room.
Cool. You could take.
All right, I will dish
Just dump
this
it in
out.
Douglan.
So just from a meta standpoint, there are 256 platinum, 1,780 gold, 347 silver, 6 small diamonds, 9 emeralds,
Ooh.
the bracers, a cloak, and the ornate key, which was on the wall.
We should leave some gold for Astana and stuff, She's probably
Astana,
going to
do you
need
have a
home
need for
care,
gold?
kill her sons.
I have everything I need. My son looks after me pretty well.
She says she's good.
Yeah, because of this, but whatever, I get what you're saying.
Are any of the diamonds worth 300 gold pieces?
They are all worth at least 300 gold pieces.
The diamonds are 100 gold pieces each.
Just use 3 in a spell.
And the emeralds are 100 gold pieces.
Does that work? Actually, that's a good question. Does that work?
No.
No. Gotta have it 1 diamond of 300. Okay.
How do you even know they're worth 100 each? Are you a jewel appraiser? Maybe it would work in a spell. Maybe the value of the diamond is just so that if you had to buy one for a spell component, you know.
Douglan, you're throwing that stuff in your bag of holding, correct?
I can, yeah, unless everybody can get their own.
Yeah, it'll be distributed anyway, but we're just saying.
Oh, okay.
It's just kind of the way that Fantasy Grounds does it.
Oh,
I've given the bracers to Aldric, the cloak to Aldric, the key, the diamonds and the emeralds to Douglan. The coin will automatically distribute it, although it's in the
bag of
holding.
The communal bag of holding.
I think we're good there.
And as I recall, doesn't this area have like all sorts of gem merchants?
Oh, there's also rubies, 15 rubies worth 25 gold pieces each.
Nice.
Again, I'll just I'll give all of that to Douglan to put in the bag of holding. Alrighty.
We'll have lots of money to start a orphanage if all the kingdoms go to war.
Yeah.
Orphanage.
You know.
Alrighty, you have emptied out the chests and filled up your bags of holding.
I like it.
Sweet. Just stole from an old lady. Add that to the list of adventuring things.
Astana, could you guide us to the fountain, please?
I mean, we were there once before.
Oh, we were? Was that the center?
You
right.
originally went off to the east.
And then we were like, oh, we should explore this place. And then...
Yeah, so you guys know where the fountain she's talking about is.
I think that's where we should head.
Yep.
Something about this map just starts to slow down.
It'll probably be easier. I'll just get everybody moved around to here.
I poke that eyeball as I go by it.
See, it's not talking.
No, if you remember, during the battle with the Hellhounds, the eye exploded from...
Yeah, I think it was a javelin, right?
Yeah.
Sweet. Classic Douglan.
Oh, God.
Alrighty. You are all in the hallway. It was the end of that hallway, and then to the north is where the fountain was.
Sweet.
Again, I'll just probably be easier if I just get everybody over to that general area. You still carrying the old woman, Aldric?
Yes, sir.
All right. We'll pick up as you arrive there. The doors into the fountain area were still open from when you... So the door to the north is the one that Ronin attempted to open last time unsuccessfully.
Oh, but now we have a key.
Would we like to maybe take a biological break right now? It's 20 after 9. I think the timing for that would be good.
Sure.
And before
Sounds
we continue
good.
on,
Yeah.
so we will be right back. Okay, we're back. We are back. All right, so you have re-entered one of the first areas you went into, where the fountain is. What are we doing?
I will go here and take a look at this fountain room, I suppose.
Which was the door that needed or we think needed the key?
Right
The
to
one
north,
to
I
the
believe.
north.
Directly to the north. Okay.
This is just a room. There's no other doors, and you're on this fountain, right? Just
No, so the area around the fountain is just all wall,
Okay.
with the fountain in the center there.
who has the key?
Astana, are you thirsty? Do you need any water?
No, I'm fine, thank you.
This is
His walking petri dish experiment. Kind of do all this thing. She's very nice, very kind.
Would I be able to hold her and unlock the door, or is that too much for me?
That'd be a bit much.
Give someone the key.
Okay, so I'd hold the key out. Would somebody like to attempt to unlock this door? I'm not sure if this key's going to work. It's just a guess.
Yeah,
So-
sure, I'll take it.
okay.
Or Douglan, you want to do it?
No, it's
Could you-
okay. It's okay.
I'll go.
You're bigger and you can take more damage than I can.
Sure.
I'm right behind you though, bud.
Lots of fiery stuff. You know, it's not. If it's more fiery things, then it's a good bet.
And Astana, you've never been through this door ahead of us?
Oh no, just to the fountain for water. But my son goes through there all the time. That's where he works.
I'll just check the door one more time to make sure it's still locked.
It is still locked.
Good. Is there a key slot for it?
There is shows signs of some ineffective lockpicking, but other than that, it's good.
Cool. I will try the key in this door.
All right, Kogaan, as you take the key, when you put it into the keyhole, there's sort of this glittery wave that moves across the doorway, and it's disappearing as it moves across the door. And you turn the key and click, the door unlocks and partially opens.
Looks like it disenchanted a magical barrier of some type too. So
It
good job,
wasn't just
everybody.
me.
Nope. No, I never doubted your skills, Ron. Except for that one time I had to open a door for you. 5 minutes ago.
Just that one time.
Just that one time.
All right, let's open this door. Take a look-see.
All right, you're staying where you are, Ronin?
Gonna move
Moving up.
ahead slightly. Probably to about there.
Come on, let's pack ourselves in a perfect AoE circle.
Okay.
You will get my +3 though, just letting you know.
Kogaan, you open the door, and from where you are, and just let me set this up. Please hold. You see there is off to the left, sort of standing in an alcove, this big suit of armor, and there are little flames that kind of lick out of the nooks and crannies of this. And as you open the door, the armor turns and looks towards the door, and then looks forward again.
Okay, looks like more constructs. Maybe this one shoots like lasers from its eyes or something like that.
Yes, frickin' laser beams.
Laser beams. If I wasn't Paladin, say let the old lady go in first and see what happens. No, don't do it, Aldric. Don't. Just don't.
Astana,
Yes.
Oh, God.
you know nothing about this area beyond this door.
Oh no, I've never even seen the door open before.
Yeah, I know, I get it, you're blind, but do you know of any traps or anything that your son is likely to set up to prevent anybody else from entering this area?
Let's make sure we understand the situation here, young man. You've kidnapped me essentially, and
Kidnap's
I'm
a strong
tired.
word.
I'm
Kidnap's a strong word.
pretty
You
much
haven't
tired of
said
telling
no.
you anything.
All right, so now it is officially kidnapping, is what we're saying.
Yes.
Yes.
That's what we're going with now.
Now, do you want this kidnapping to proceed to anything worse than that?
Well, preferably not. Yes.
Then perhaps you have an answer to my question.
Never. I have no idea what's on the other side of these doors.
Would you feel safe walking through this doorway?
Oh heavens, no.
Okay, well, I think that's the answer to our question.
Well, we came here for a reason.
Yep.
Now, unfortunately, because we've reached the stage of a relationship, I will have to bind your legs and hands.
Very well.
You understand?
Does that mean
yes?
I'm staying here?
You're not going to move unless I want you to move. Last chance. Are you thirsty?
I'm good, thank you.
Okay. I would like to bind her hands and legs and try to make her as immobile as possible.
Alrighty. Easily done. She's pretty frail. Not too hard to immobilize her.
Okay.
What are we doing?
Thinking here.
I'm going to step forward and see if this thing can't get some attention.
Douglan, as you step into the doorway, once again, the suit of flaming armor turns its head. It looks towards you in the door, and then looks forward again. You do see a couple of other suits of armor down the hallway to the left. The same. As you stepped forward, all three of them kind of looked towards the doorway and then looked forward again.
Okay. Who has the
from
key?
where you are, Douglan, there's a set of double doors straight ahead. There are a set of double doors about halfway down that north hallway that go towards the west. They're closed. then you can see, you know, the hallway goes down towards the west quite a bit.
Kogaan, my Dragonborn friend. Do you think this might be a time to test your fire resistance?
Is Max still with us? He looks frozen. I don't think he's with us.
He is frozen.
So stoic.
Max!
Uh-oh.
Where are you?
I know Max can...
Then he drops.
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll give him a second to return then. Yeah, I thought, wow, he's being really, really still for a really long time.
Does Hanu have any fire resistance?
He does.
He does.
He is a gold dragon.
Oh, we could send Hanu through. I feel better about sending Hanu versus a little old lady. Don't tell Max.
Astana, do you have any fire resistance?
Some. I am a tiefling.
I'm feeling less bad about this, Ronin. I have no fire resistance, so I'm going up.
Okay, while we're waiting for Max's return here, I'm just gonna throw up the be right back live. I just gotta juggle everybody around here for a second. Okay. So I think... All right. Everybody is where they are supposed to be.
And Max, we won't say season again, I promise. Just stay with us, bud.
Don't get mad at us, man.
Yeah.
Okay. We are good to continue. So, as I was saying, Douglan, you can see from your vantage point 2 other of these fiery suits of armor down the hallway to the west.
I put, you know, go like this. There's 3 of them that I can see. So they looked at me, and then they just looked forward again because I'm still on the other side of the threshold. Is that fair to say?
I guess that's to be determined, isn't it?
Well, no, I am on this side of the doorway. Just
You are on this. You are on the
outside, let's say.
Yeah,
okay.
on the south side of the doorway.
Got it. You want me to go forward? Yeah. Can I have the key?
Sure. Here you go.
All right. I'm gonna hold it up, and I'm walking to there. Holding the key up. Like,
share the
look,
map with me again?
I belong. No, don't share the map. No.
Don't give me the map. Only share it if we go into combat.
If you go into your maps, you should have it there anyway. You can open it up, or if you go into your images, sorry, you should be able to find that map and open it.
Havoc's hideout.
All right.
17 pages. Havoc's.
Yeah.
Douglan,
Yes, sir.
you can see down through the west a total of 8 of these suits of armor, 6 of which are in alcoves between you, and then there is a quite a bit larger set of double doors at the far end of the hallway that goes west. There are 2 of the flaming suits of armor standing in front of the doorway, and then there is the doors up to your up to the east and to the north as well. All the suits of armor are just looking forward. They have not reacted to you entering the room.
Well, boys, there's about 8.
Is it because you're carrying the key?
I don't think that's it, because none of them looked my way, even though I came all the way in.
That's what I'm saying. Because when I opened the door first, one of them looked at me and then looked away when I didn't enter. So maybe... Here, toss me the key real quick, and I'll toss it back to you real quick if they turn their heads back at you. Douglan tosses me the key.
All right. It does not seem to draw any difference in attention from the suits of armor.
Do I see anything on the floor that would delineate sort of like a rune or like some type of a demarcation of some kind, or is it just consistent throughout?
Just consistent throughout. Just the stone floors look the same from where you came, straight ahead, and then off to the west.
Okay. I mean, my 2 cents, boys, is we can stay on this side the minute we go down that hall, and especially down at those double doors, we're going to get their attention. But it seems to be that's where we need to go. Do you want to look through these other doors in the meantime? Because we got double doors up to the east and to the north. Correct?
Yes. Correct.
Yeah. So I'm going to move up here.
All right. Your movement does not seem to attract any further attention from the flaming suits of armor.
Okay. Can I listen into this door?
Okay, give me a perception check. You don't hear anything.
All right. You guys gonna just leave this one to me?
I hesitate to move. Okay, I'll move.
Astana, we're moving in.
Okay. I'm clearly not going anywhere.
Well, you're going somewhere with me. So pick her up, and I move in behind Kogaan.
Let's open this door.
May I open the door?
All right, guys. We gonna open this one?
I'm just waiting for Aldric to move here. All right.
Who wants to
Ronin,
plow first?
you're going to try the door?
I guess I am.
All right. It is not locked.
Swing in.
Perfect. Yep, open, go, yeah. Woo, fancy office.
All right. At first glance, Ronin, it appears that it is a laboratory of some sort. It is full of typical alchemical and wizardry paraphernalia.
Welcome to Dexter's laboratory. All right. Come over here. I'm thinking there's a book or something here, maybe? Is that just the...
Yep, there is a book there.
And zap, I'm dead. No? Sweet.
Ronin, that appears at first glance to be a spell book.
Ooh, I know nothing of this. Can I take said spellbook?
You can try.
You can certainly try.
Sure, let's try.
All right. You pick it up. It's in your hands.
Great, Cool. I'll just put it in my backpack.
Okay. Give me a moment. I will throw Havoc's spellbook into your inventory. Done. It's in your inventory. All right. Ronin, again, this clearly looks like it is Havoc's laboratory of some sort. Lots of alchemical supplies and equipment. You do see up on the wall to the east, inscribed on the wall, is something written in Infernal. It's been carved right into the stone wall.
Where's my old blue?
Aldric.
Or Aldric, I guess. Come on in. I beckon Aldric to come in.
Astana, we're needed inside the lab.
Oh, that should be exciting.
As I move us in.
It's not going to let you move through the wall.
Aldric, are you still able to read Infernal?
I think I have enough time on this left. Time is running short, though.
Yeah,
Right.
we'll say you're still. It was an hour, right? You're still within your hour. Yep. You have to touch the wall in order to. You have to be touching whatever you're trying to comprehend.
Okay, I'd move over to that wall and try to understand what it's saying.
All right, you plop Stana down on the floor there.
If there's a chair, I'd put her in the chair.
All right, she can sit right there. The words read, Aldric, "The passage will bring our freedom."
So I relay that message to my compatriots, and don't believe it. One person's freedom is another person's servitude.
As you hold an old lady hostage.
Oh, the irony.
She's comfortable right now, all right?
She is. She might be falling in love. Can we roll for that?
Roll for love?
Yes.
All right. Is there anything else in
she
here?
She said it was exciting. She's finally getting some
Ronin, you
entertainment.
can give me an investigation check if you'd like to give the lab a good search.
I wouldn't mind. Investigation.
Nice. Oh, an 18. Nice. So again, for the most part, it's just typical wizardry paraphernalia. You do find a black velvet bag that contains 11 1,000 gold piece Devil Star diamonds in it.
I will take that.
Wow.
Ooh. Oh. Black velvet and that little boy's smile.
Very important. Very important diamonds.
All right.
Well, that's interesting. It gave you one of them. All right, you have them all. You have them all.
Wondrous.
Wunderbar.
Okay. I think we've seen what we need to see here, folks. Unless you want to do anything else.
There's nothing else to read in this room.
Well, I did pick up a spell book. Do you want to look at the spell book?
Later.
Later. I like that.
That wall scribing, what was it written in?
Infernal.
But the material that was used to write it.
It appears to have been carved right into the stone and then just blackened to make it stand out.
Sounds good. Not blood.
Nope.
Sounds good. Yeah, I pick up Astana, and we continue on our lovely adventure together.
So cute.
So do we want to go north, or do we want to go past all of the?
Well, I think we're gonna try. Let's clear out what's behind us and then attack. Get attacked by these guys. But yeah, I think north.
North. Maybe it's like a way around.
Yeah, perhaps.
Perhaps. All right, let's have a little listen at the door.
All right, give us a perception check, Ronin.
Gladly.
The area on the other side of the door is quiet.
Great. Give the door look, see if it's open, and if it is, then let's push it open.
The door is not locked. It has no visible locking mechanism on your side. Seems to want to open.
Okay. I'm assuming they're push doors again? Inward?
Yes.
All right. Let's give them a push.
All right. The doors open into a fair-sized room. What immediately catches your attention is a large inscription glyph that is painted on the ground.
I'm not stepping into that.
I'll take a look at it. I'm kind of like an expert in runes, and I've studied some arcana and stuff. Maybe I can tell if it's at least like summoning or teleportation or something like that.
Give me a investigation with advantage.
Not arcana?
Because of your background in such stuff, yes.
Investigation, not arcana?
Sorry, arcana.
Okay.
Yes.
Dang. +3, 6.
Not ringing any bells right now.
With advantage.
Oh, with
advantage. Yeah,
sorry.
roll again. Because you kind of know about these.
Or not.
Damn.
Guess you don't know.
Kind of a big deal when it comes to runes.
I know. I'd take a snack at Champagne.
Well, you ruined it.
It is some sort of glyph.
Don't touch
Manny.
it.
He's actually an expert in gifs, not glyphs.
Especially for memes.
There is another door in here, fellas.
Yes.
There is a door to the west.
Let's go check that door out.
Let's do it. Oh,
You guys are going to fight for that spot, are you?
Yep.
apparently, yeah. I'll go beside him.
Did I try to go through a door? Is that what happened?
You're all bunged up at the doorway.
Oh, yeah.
Just everyone hang tight for a second. It's just... Good lord.
Get your hand out of there.
Can we get Hanu in here as well?
The whole puzzle is just trying to navigate this map.
Yep.
One of us actually
somehow the door got closed again, and
that's why everyone got jammed up on.
Yeah, and I was gonna go right there. Where's the pointer thing?
Where did
Hanu's down at the bottom of the hallway.
Where did Aldric end up?
I tried to go through the door. I think I'm under Douglan.
Oh, I'll try to move right there. Nope, it didn't take. Oh, dude, that is so weird. I literally went to the opposite. Oh well. I am not walking.
I don't know. I don't know where Aldric is.
Fantasy Grounds is broken.
Yeah, I tried to move to the same spot as Douglan was.
Maybe he's underneath myself or Ronin.
Yeah, I'm not gonna touch it, Colin. You go ahead and move us. I was like basically just north of Kogaan.
I've never seen anyone disappear before, so that's different. Okay, just a second here. We'll throw Aldric back on the map here. I think somehow your token got
invisified.
Yeah. All right, there we are. Closed doors and all kinds of exciting things.
Can you pull Hanu up with us as well?
Absolutely.
Can't forget about little Hanu.
Right, Hanu is following along.
Right. I open the door.
Dun dun dun.
All right, you see another long hallway.
Mm-hmm.
What immediately catches your attention with this hallway is you can see at the far western end sets of what would appear to be some sort of prison cells.
Ooh, prison cells. That's promising. Okay, guys, let's go check this out. And I march in, I think.
I'm gonna say something stupid, Colin, but I don't know if he showed it to me, if Ronin showed me the spell book. Did you?
No, sorry.
Did you say you found a book, a spell book?
In fact, I did. Just reach in my backpack. It'll be right in there.
Do you mind if I take a look?
Please do.
Is it Landis's book?
Havoc spellbook.
No. We're looking for Landis.
It is not Landis's spellbook.
Okay. All right. Thanks, Ronin.
All right, Kogaan, you make your way down the hallway.
Any Landises in here?
You find there are 4 cells, 3 of which are empty.
Mm-hmm.
Lying in the floor of the northwest cell, if you give me a moment, you recognize Methor.
I recognize Methor?
Yeah. You met him before when you guys were in the Sea of Sand. He was the one that came. Yeah, he was. No, Methor was. It's Methor Zandani. He came when you guys got back from the Sea of Sand when you were in Vuland. He came and gave you your first Devil Star diamonds, thanking you for looking after his sisters. So you met Methor then.
Gotcha.
He's lying unconscious on the floor of the cell. The blood around him and throughout. There's a torture table right beside you. He's had a pretty rough going over.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna come in there.
I look around for keys like hanging from a thing on the wall or something like that.
Yep. Just as you entered into this area, there were keys hanging on the wall.
Sweet.
I grabbed them when we passed.
Yeah. Unlock his cell. Methor, can you hear me? Are you conscious?
You were stuck in the wall there, Manny.
Yeah, thank you. I got the key.
Mm-hmm. We unlock the door.
Aldric, you coming? It's breathing heavy.
You unlock the doors into the cell. Methor is unconscious.
Okay, I would pick up Methor. Maybe should I touch him with the rod, or maybe Douglan? Can you spare one of your lay on hands? I don't know what's
Sure,
more valuable here.
Of course.
Yeah.
Can yeah, sorry, let me move up here. Can we get in? Are we able to get to him?
Yeah, I'll give you the key.
Yeah, I already opened it. I'm not gonna move my token around every single like little space just to.
Nope, that's okay. we can unless there's a reason to specify where you are.
It takes forever. Right?
All right. You enter again. He's just kind of looks like he was just thrown in the cell. And is lying crumpled on the ground. You're gonna lay on hands, Douglan?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, is he alive?
He does appear to be breathing and alive.
Okay, then yes. Let me give him a 5.
Ooh.
Just to get him up a little bit.
1. Nice.
Boom,
Does
boom,
he
boom, boom.
gain consciousness?
He does regain consciousness. He starts to kind of come through, and you're standing there in front of him. He immediately takes like a defensive posture, and he's like, "Please don't beat me anymore."
Neither. It's okay.
Easy, lad. Easy.
You're with friends.
He looks around, recognizing Douglan and Kogaan, and then you see him. Landis, did you see Landis?
No, we are still looking for him. Do you know where he might be?
Havoc took him.
Okay, probably where all the suits of armor are.
He said he was taking him through the passage.
Okay, yeah, that sounds like not good at all. Have you been down the hall with the suits of armor?
No, I saw it when we were brought in here, but I haven't been that way.
Did you see? Okay, so you haven't seen like Havoc walk down that hall or anything?
I've only seen Havoc here.
Okay, just checking. Thought maybe he had some sort of special word or something to disarm the armor suits. But that's cool.
I know you've been through a lot, but what was he asking you? Why was he torturing you?
Didn't ask me anything.
Oh, he's just a sick bastard. This is what your son is really like.
Nobody's perfect.
Touché. You got me there.
She's got a point.
All right, can you walk?
How are the binds on your legs and hands? They're not too tight, are they?
Oh no, I'm fine, thank you.
Sounds good. Yeah, we're doing all right.
So dynamic.
Do you know if he did anything to Landis?
Oh, he beat him as bad as he beat me.
Did they ask him anything?
Not gonna go well.
He was trying to get information about
the Devil Star Diamonds.
Yes, that's an arc myth.
Oh fuck sakes! Yeah, okay. Douglan.
I can totally see Kogaan just like who's usually so calm.
Yeah, exactly.
His friend's in danger. He's getting like anxious now. You know what I mean? Mythor, can you walk? Because I think we're going to have to like kind
run through a gauntlet of fire-breathing armor death.
Well, you don't have to come through that, but we have to go after Landis, and you might need to kind of take care of yourself for a moment.
It's probably safest for me to stay here for now.
Ugh. Yeah, maybe. I mean, we killed all these hellhound things and whatever, but Sure, but if that's what you feel most comfortable.
Would I be able to get out of here on my own?
I think so, yeah. All the doors are open. We've unlocked lots of stuff. Do you have any coin? Here's some coin. I give him like
Water.
5 gold.
Yeah, some water, some rations.
The fountain is drinkable.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay, then I'm going to try to at least get to the entrance and wait.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah. Okay.
I think I have. Yeah, I have a long sword. Do you know how to use it?
Swing it and hope I hit.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Stick him with the pointy end.
Yeah, here, just so you have something.
Solid advice.
Yeah.
Stick him with the pointy end.
Yep. All right, but let's. I mean, this is a dead end hallway, right? There's no other.
It is. You're
Okay.
at the where the cells are is the end of the line here. You did pass a set of double doors halfway down the hallway that went south.
Let's try that then. Mithor, if you could just give us a minute, and then we'll take you back at least to where the fountain was. You don't want to make a wrong turn. There's some really nasty things it looks like, okay? So stick with us just a moment.
Understood. Yes.
And then, yeah, if you could... is it right in the middle? Is that where it
Yes.
is?
Yeah, right in the middle.
Right there. I think it was here, right? Yeah.
Yep. So south of where you are there is a set of double doors.
Okay. If I may listen...
Okay, give me a perception check.
Did it not do it? There we go. Ah, almost a 20. I hit my head on the door. Whoops.
Oh, son of a...
Did you guys hear that knocking?
I think
No,
there's
I'll
somebody
just...
knocking.
I'm
kind
gonna...
of hollow, very empty.
Yeah, more this hollow sound. Yeah, definitely the hollow sound.
I'll wait till everybody is collecting and then open the doors.
Yeah, look us all over there. Welcome.
All right, you can juggle yourselves around a little bit if you want to change position at all, but... Are you opening the door, Douglan?
Yeah, sorry, I didn't... If you wanted me to do it, I can, but...
Nope, that's okay.
Yeah, I didn't want to...
So, the doors open... looks like another smaller hallway that goes off to the east and to the west.
Interesting.
Well, I don't know why it's doing that. I literally went too south, and for some reason it shot me. This map is possessed, I'm pretty sure. It did it again.
You can't get in there.
All right, I'm gonna... Oh,
You are not allowed. No admittance.
Yay!
That's much better.
Good Lord.
All right. Douglan, the hallways go off to the east, then turn south, go off to the west, and turn south.
Okay. I think I have a decent sense of direction. I'm going to suggest that we come back here, but at first, let's take him the long way to at least where the fountain was. And then come back here.
Okay, we do that. We do that.
Yeah, and if an encounter happens, Colin, go for it. I just did not want to physically move it right now because...
So, we'll just even Kogaan. Kogaan, you escort him back again as you walk by where all the flaming suits of armor are. They all turn and watch you walk down that hallway towards where the fountain is.
Okay.
Mithor keeps going. You make your way back, exact same thing again. When you turn around and come back through that room, all the suits turn, and then they look back straight ahead again.
But
like
just
they're acknowledging you're there. Well, just the group. The group.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because I thought they didn't do it for Douglan when he went in.
Nope.
No,
they've done it for everyone as
they
they've
do
moved through the
okay.
area. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
And Methor is on his way.
Sweet.
Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty good distance. I don't know if we wanted to take them all the way out, so maybe we can just, plop them there. But do you want to kind of give them a quick little map that if we don't come back in a decent time, go south, go east a little bit, and then south again?
We describe it to him.
Yeah, kind of how to get out of here if we don't.
Yeah, and he was brought through here before as well, so kind of had an idea of how to get out.
Got it.
Go straight south of the giant eyeball.
What's
You'll
left of the giant eyeball?
Smash them
eyeball.
Yeah, I smashed an eyeball. Okay. You wanted to explore this place, Douglan?
Well, I think we should take the pathway to the west here. If I am, seeing things right, that might put us at least past some of these.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Should theoretically put us, the end of that hall.
There's a door or something.
So I'm gonna go to there.
Unless he's got his painting room next to his torture chamber or something.
Mhm.
He's like, oh, I've been inspired.
All right, Douglan. Kogaan, are you still where you are? Or are you moving into this area? Aldric,
See what happens if I grab my token and move it.
Oh, fucking people.
So far, so good.
all right. Douglan, as
Yes,
you
sir.
move into what the heck is that? You're moving over to here, Aldric?
Yep.
Right.
With my faithful companion, of
with
course.
your faithful companion.
Hanu and I will hang back a little bit just in case something comes from
Was
behind. Yeah.
All right, Douglan, as
Yes,
you come around the corner, you see, kind of quickly getting your bearings, what appeared to be the two flaming suits of armor that were in front of the really large double doors on the far end of that hallway.
Mm-hmm.
The two suits of armor look at you, and they don't look away. And out in the area you can't see, you hear the clanging of suits of armor moving.
Mm-hmm.
I think we got their attention.
Roll
Should
for
we-
initiative.
Should we take them on a little chase? See if we can't get them all to follow us, and then someone sneak around.
Do a loop-de-loo?
I like the loop-de-loop idea.
Perhaps Hanu with his fire immunity, you were saying?
And he can
Perhaps.
fly. He's very
Yeah.
speedy.
Roll for initiative.
Moha! Moha ha ha ha!
Excelsior! You rolled perception, Douglan? Or...
I did.
Oh
Did
yeah.
I?
Oh, nice,
Thank
Aldric.
Hopefully I didn't roll perception.
Nope, you're good.
I don't.
Douglan, you perceive that they are attacking.
It says initiative.
Yeah.
No, it does now. Your first roll was a perception roll, or it looks like.
Yeah. Well, he was for the doorway.
Oh, for
Or no,
Yeah.
you did roll a perception check. That's wild. All right. Aldric, where are we here? Why on earth did it do that? So yeah, you guys can all hear the clanging of these suits of armor. What immediately catches you about the sound is it's moving fast.
Oh shit. Fast armor. Turbo speed.
Aldric,
Using afterburners.
So, Astana, I think we've alerted some sort of defense mechanism here. Any pointers?
we should probably run.
It's not a bad move. Gentlemen, my compatriot here says we should run.
Sure.
What do we think of this?
Where do you want to run back to that summoning circle area? Circle around. Where do you want to?
Yeah, try there. Yeah, make that a regroup point.
Yeah, we can maybe funnel them. We just back up here. They could funnel them into this into the doorway up there. And
That's what I'm thinking.
I
Yeah.
was the exact same thing. Try not to get too much of a broad front.
We have consensus.
Cool. Hopefully they don't swarm here before I get out. Let's do it.
So, I will try to move us back as far as possible.
All right, make your move.
Try to.
That's 15.
Oh, and it forgot about my second part. No, it did not, and I'm in the wall. Cool.
Is that where you were going there?
Yeah, and if that's all I can do while holding somebody with me, that is all I will do.
All right. Is that your move, Aldric?
Yes, sir.
All right. Anu is sticking with Kogaan. He moves out of the way to allow everyone to pass. Ronin?
Yeah, I'm moving too.
Walk around the walls.
Anu, I think you just made a tactical bad move, but it's okay.
I've got what, 35 feet?
Yep.
One. Oh, I just touched the door. I'm so sorry. Oh, what is going on? I basically want to go here. Can you put me behind Aldric and to the right or to the east of him?
How's that?
Yes. Maybe one more back beside Chicky Poo.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, and that's it for you, Ronin?
Her name is Astana, and she's a willing participant.
Thank you, Asana, for being a willing participant.
Tell that to the court.
We're all going to stand around you while you're bound and tied.
I never heard no. Did she say no? She say no.
She has not said no. That's the
She
truth.
has not said no.
Right.
Definitely not. She's not saying no because of the implication. She's saying she's not saying no because of her own free will. That's my story.
Douglan, this thing is moving at a terrifyingly fast pace.
It strikes you 10 times.
These creatures do make a multi-attack. It has this big, great sword, and it takes a swing at you.
I apologize. I just realized we're in combat. Can you move him 5 feet back? I forgot my reaction. I'm so sorry.
Don't, Egan.
Yes.
Don't apologize. Just do better.
Sorry. Sorry.
So no, we're Canadians. We're supposed to say that.
I want to be you guy. All right, let me see if I can't stop this guy in his tracks.
Show us.
Nope. Woo!
Ooh, no additional fumble fiasco.
At least I didn't hit my forehead.
True.
Yeah, no bleeding in your own eyes.
Jesus.
All right. So this thing starts swinging at you, Douglan, and it is unnatural how fast it's moving.
Oy vey.
First attack.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh, he popped his shoulder.
Actually makes sense. It's armor disjoints, you know what I mean? That's kind of cool.
The arm
Bit
you
rusty,
use to
should've
make the
been-
attack is incapacitated.
For
Oh, that's-
1d4 plus 6 rounds.
Yes.
Oh, D4, I guess. 10 rounds.
I might stay here.
All right,
and
this
just hit
guy cannot attack for 10 rounds.
Six.
Check
Turns
on
out
the
he's
buttons.
ambidextrous. Screw you guys.
Well, he's using a great sword. He needs both hands.
That's true. That's a good point.
Wow. What is
All right.
10 rounds? Holy moly.
The next guy.
Boom.
So,
Oh, shit.
Kogaan,
Oh,
you can
shit.
hear this thing coming up the hallway,
Holy
and
shit.
it is moving.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it.
Shield ready. Dragon's tail ready. Stop moving.
It runned out of room.
Oh, cool.
Ronin, from the portal area, you can hear a suit of armor making its way around.
I kind of figured that was going to happen. Yeah. Where's that
Asana's
damn-
good. She's gonna take the dodge action.
Where the hell's that damn immovable rod when you need it?
Douglan.
All right. Well, I'm going to...
So this
Yeah.
thing took a swing at you, and literally the arm from the armor popped off and is still gripping the sword.
Yeah.
But this thing is trying to grab that arm and reattach it now.
Remember, Douglan, Operation Bottleneck.
Yeah, I think I'm going to stay right here.
Oh, really?
And- yeah, because they're coming from all... Like, at least let me clog
guess.
this lane up.
But
You
then-
clog the other one.
And then what do... Okay, guys, we're gonna clog down here, so you just have to move back in the room afterward.
I'm just trying to think, though, where to go, right? Because one side or the other is going to be exposed, right?
Well, the doorway we just came through. We stand in there, block the doorway, while those two like shoot past us with arrows and eldritch blasts and things.
Okay. All right. I'm doing this. 5. Okay. And I assume with a dislocated thing, it can't take an opportunity attack, but if it does...
It can't take an opportunity attack.
Okay. All right.
It's trying to reattach its arm.
Okay. All right. What I'm going to do is... Oh shit, Hanu too.
Okay, I got Hunter, don't worry about it.
Okay. I'm basically going to hold my action that the minute that Hanu and Kogaan come through the door, I'm going to close, and I don't know if that's enough or if I can do both at the same time. But I wanted to close the doors and put the immovable rod to close this side off.
Yeah, we're gonna close it. Okay.
We can't defend on all these fronts, and we got too many people
Correct.
all
Front?
over.
Like, there's one front.
No, they're coming.
They're coming around the other side too, Max.
Oh, are they? You
Yeah.
can see them?
Oh, God.
He heard them
I
down
heard
the
them.
hall.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, gotcha. Cool.
So we gotta limit the exposure here.
Yep, sounds great. Well, Rod, your dream has come true.
I know. I want to so use this so badly. So that'll be my turn.
Hold your action,
Yeah.
close the door, use the rod.
Yep.
Okay.
When are you up? Oh god.
After 3 more.
All right, you see the first one, Ronin, appear at the doorway.
Oh. Feel a warmness trickle down my thigh.
All right, that guy
honey?
holds his
Gets you hot.
position. That guy holds his position. Kogaan.
Sweet, I grab Hanu. And I move us backwards. Like so. And I'll place Hanu kind of behind me.
Alrighty.
And then, I don't know, can I close the door? Do I have enough action economy to do that? Free act?
You're Dragon Hanu, so...
But if I put him down and I interact with
Oh,
an
yeah,
object.
yeah, sure. Interact with an object. Yep, absolutely.
Cool. I'll close the door so that Douglan can use his reaction to
lock
immovable rod it.
All right, done.
Sweet.
It is jammed by the immovable rod.
I take a moment, and you guys see like a little tear.
I turn to Douglan.
I finally got to use it.
Put a hand on his shoulder. We're using strategy.
This is
that it for you, Kogaan?
That's it. I used half my movement because I was dragging Hanu there, and then I had to grab him, so that was like an action. Put him down. Yeah, that's it.
All right. Ronin, you see another one appear behind the other in that room. And that takes us to the top of the order, Aldric. So you guys are seeing these things appear to the east of you now, coming through the doorway.
So I would attack the one I can see with an agonizing blast.
Now we're talking.
There you go. Nice.
And heck, it's fine. Just damage on it.
Assisted.
That's not great.
0. Whoa. Immune to force damage.
Force damage immunity is super rare.
Super rare. Cry a little bit.
No, we don't cry. We little parlay.
Parlay with the arm.
Astana, would these things be immune to force damage?
How do I know what these things are?
Well, you said to run from them.
Don't they look like something you should run from?
Yeah, she's never been in this wing of the place, right? So
that's what she says. That's what
oh,
she
that's
says.
true. It's true.
She says. Never done. Well, for no particular reason, we're gonna back up again.
But for good reason, really.
We don't need to alert the willing participant in our journey. 5 more, I think I can get, or is that? Ugh, that was not that. And yeah, Astana, if you could just, stand behind me. If you don't happen to have any magical abilities at all, do you?
No, my son's got all that.
I thought it kind of ran in the family. Anyways, that's it for Aldric.
All right, that takes us to Anu. Anu is going to see what his breath weapon does on this thing.
Probably nothing, but here's hoping.
20. All right, he is going to hit this thing with his breath weapon. It failed.
Nice.
The armor still seems to be taking
Or
damage
fire
from
damage.
the flames.
Sick. Good job, Hunter. Now back away. Get out of there. Whatever movement you have left.
All right, Ronin.
All right, seeing as these things are moving really fast, I'm going to cast Web.
Sick.
Use power. Don't actually know how to do it. Do I have to target the area first? Never done this in Fantasy Grounds.
So for your
Where are you putting it?
All up in like
The edge of the doorway there?
yeah, like basically like 10 like edge of the doorway. I can do up to a 20-foot cube.
You can do
so
it right
like,
across the doorway, really.
that's exactly it. It's 15 feet across here. So that by and then probably a little bit on the other side of the doorway too. And restraining that one fellow. If I can.
Yeah, so where your web spell is,
Yep.
right
Okay.
by where the gear cog is, there's an icon.
Oh yeah, I see that now. Okay.
So you drag that icon onto the map where you want to dump the web.
Oh, there.
All right.
Can I move it again?
I believe so. It's like a token.
Okay.
If you click on it, it should move again.
Oh snap! Oh, that's very large. Wow. Okay.
But you can drag it where you would have cast it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I dig it. I dig it.
So, is your mage hand just kind
Oh.
of like going really fast, and then the web shoots out?
Oh my god.
Is that where you want it there?
Yeah, that looks about right there. Yeah.
Alrighty.
Very hard to tell.
You line it up so it's in the grid.
Yeah. Just
Yeah,
move
exactly.
it
I
over
think
one
that's-
more.
There we go. That looks good.
Well, I was gonna have it moved over one more, but that's fine. I think that'll
I
work
could
too.
Or
move
one
it
more.
over one more if you want.
Yeah, one more to the west, please.
To the west or the east?
Well, so it's 10 feet inside the hallway. Yeah, on
Okay.
the side of the door. Yeah.
All right.
Sweet. Okay, so basically, it's not webbing. It's actually honey. Because
Oh, nice.
I love it.
Storm
That's
Keeper,
awesome.
Okay. It's big globby honey. 20-foot cube. Basically, anybody that's in it is potentially restrained. DC save of 12. So the guy is theoretically restrained unless he rolls a DC of above 12.
It's difficult terrain if they're not, anyways.
It is, yeah. It's difficult terrain. Yeah. And he's restrained if they fail on a dexterity saving throw.
All right. You have the.
I do, yeah.
Yeah, you can cast it on that one that's in the web right now.
Okay.
So you just drag that onto him, and he'll have to make the
Yeah, I think it's
DC
like
saving throw.
dex save when the web pops up, and then if they're stuck in it, it's strength save after that.
It doesn't say anything about strength.
Really? Oh, so it's dex to like navigate through the web or something?
Yeah. Oh,
It's gotta
no,
be
sorry. A creature restrained by the webs can use its action to make a strength check
Yeah.
against your spell save DC.
To break itself free. Yep.
Yeah, correct.
Initially, the dexterity is to avoid it.
Yeah.
After that, you're stuck in it. You got to break free.
Yeah. So I did just drag that. Did that work on that one guy?
You gotta drag the dex save on top of the guy, or target him and click it.
Okay, here. I just dragged the dex save on top of him.
Just 1 second there. I
Oh.
might have to move him.
Above the web.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
'cause
should
I'm
be able
just-
to get him now.
All right. Here, let me get that. Try that.
He succeeded.
Well, you got advantage.
Yeah, magic. Sometimes some constructs have advantage against magical effects.
All right.
It's okay. It's still there, and it's still causing a problem.
Yeah, he just has to move slow, so that's good. All right, and with that, I'm just gonna take a few steps back. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, maybe about there.
Alrighty.
And I'm
That's it
done.
for you.
Yep.
All right, Mr. 34. He's just trying to put his arm back on.
Be right back real quick.
All right, you guys continue to hear them running up into the room with the glyph. Yeah, he's got to enter that web.
Guys, what if we all went back through the doors and made a dash for those double doors at the end?
You don't hear any banging on the other side?
Well, I don't want to meta, but we keep hearing. I mean, we know how many there are. We think there's 8, right? We keep hearing, right, more coming back down the big hall to the east here, right?
Yeah, they're coming in through that room. Yeah.
Sounds good.
I mean, again, I don't want to meta, so if I need to make a check on how many I think are coming around.
Okay.
But none have tried to open these doors, right?
None have tried to open the doors. So 56 has entered the web.
Yeah, there's a couple guys I need to drag that onto.
Yep.
So there's 56. Looks like a save. And what was the other guy?
56 and 42.
42. Yeah, these guys are rolling well.
The flame that licks out from their suit is kind of melting the web away from them as they make their way through it.
Okay, and with each one takes 2d4 damage.
Yeah, I'll roll. We'll roll some fire damage as they're making their way through, and the web starts burning away.
Okay.
As more of them get in there, the web is just starting to burn.
Okay.
From their bodies.
Right, it's not like it's instant burning. It's kind of slowly. Okay.
Yep. Yeah. Tana, she really wants to get in the fight, so she starts. She's got about this much arm, and she just starts punching Aldric in the chest.
Huh.
So far, you're okay, Aldric.
You guys have a
Douglan?
safe word. So Kogaan, what do we do? You want to make a stand, or do you want to make a run for it?
Can't hear you,
I think
Max.
you're muted, bud.
Your plan keeps changing. I'm really confused now. Yeah, we thought we were doing excellent strategy. Now you want to reopen the door.
Well, they're not trying to come through here, so that means they're probably going around, which means we might have a clear path to the double doors.
Which might be locked.
We have a
Do
key.
whatever, man. I'll follow your lead.
These guys are tough, man. All right, fuck it. Fuck it. Douglan doesn't run from a fight.
True warrior has no wounds on his back.
You're gonna
Cool.
you're gonna get
Like it.
get swolly, aren't you?
I don't know. How high are the ceilings in here?
They're 15 feet or so high. They're pretty
I
high.
could get swolly.
Jesus Christ, there's a lot of them.
I don't want to block anything though. That's the thing.
Yeah, you do. We want to try to keep them to one side, right?
Well, no, I want
Punching
Ronin to be able to like blast these guys with his sweet bow.
Yeah, he's usually able to shoot past us. No, am I off on that?
I'm a sharpshooter, man. Even if it's half or 3/4 coverage, I can
Right.
still shoot.
But if I'm huge, I might offer full cover in some cases.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah.
Bro,
Plus, all
from
these
what I've
guys,
seen, you're always huge.
all these guys would not be able to get to the other side. So, all right. Here we go right here, because that gets you enough room, right? To stand beside me. Actually, before I move, can I... I'm sorry, I apologize. Before I move, can I have cast haste on Kogaan?
Ooh.
Yeah, indeed.
Is that okay? All right.
I don't think it's
a way.
spell. Is it a touch? Oh, a lot of effects on there.
Very hasty.
I'm hasty.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then as a bonus action, I'm going to go into my defensive stance.
Oh, shield first.
Yeah, sorry. Shield first. Then I'll just stand there for the rest of it.
You've got a magical floating shield that blocks for you.
Let me engage it.
Yes.
All right, that's it for you, Douglan?
Yeah, thanks.
All right. Our friend is going to move through the web here. So every block he moves through, we've got to check, right?
Well, he starts his turn. He has to do a check, I think.
Yeah.
Start and end usually.
At the start of the turn. Yeah. So go ahead and give us a check there, and then if he succeeds, he's through the web, right?
Yeah, at difficult terrain phase.
Okay.
And you were saying something about rolling fire damage?
Yeah. I mean, really, I was just saying for flavor, the fact that why they're not getting stuck.
Yeah.
Not so much that the web is burning.
We're not lighting the web up, because that actually disintegrates the web. So if
we're not lighting the web up. It's just melting on them as they move through it, and not catching them as effectively as it would.
They're all sticky.
Can I make a... Oh, wait. Sorry, can I make a reaction?
Yes, actually, it's honey. I guess they're all getting covered in. Yeah, I'll move them back to here, Douglan, and you can make your move.
Bee poop all over them.
God damn it.
Damn it.
Oh, shit. Oh, thank God. That was just
nothing
normal.
additional.
Yeah, that's 2 fumbles, boys. Looking
all right.
good.
So, Douglan, this guy moves in. Hopefully his arm doesn't fall off as he attacks. First swing with his great sword.
Not so great sword. Not so great sword. Not so great.
Misses. Second swing with his great sword, and the swings are just lightning fast and ineffective.
Lightning fast and ineffective.
Must be all that sticky honey.
Yes.
It must be. All right. Our next guy here. And then Kogaan. Who is all hasted.
Yeah, you got some tools to play with.
Nice.
Really intense. Yeah.
Just waiting for it to catch up onto my character here.
You need a fluffer there, Kogaan?
He's ready.
It's big.
That?
Guys, I'll be right back. 2 seconds.
Oh. Crashing.
It's crashing?
The big white light on my face is fantasy grounds. Just oh, here we go. We're back.
Oh no.
The big white light on my face is not heaven. It's
The longer we're
fantasy
on this map, the more I think it does the.
We were saying while you were out, it is a bigger map than we often use. So,
the spinning cursor right now. Fantasy grounds not responding. Oh, it's working its way through everything here.
Come on, baby.
I see I missed a lot.
Is it on me now? Yeah.
What'd you do, Max?
Nothing.
What are you trying to do?
I am literally waiting for the game to, on my side, to be on my turn.
Oh, it's not even on your turn yet. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I'm waiting for it to catch up.
Wow.
In the combat tracker?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right now I have a spinning blue cursor, and I periodically get Fantasy Grounds not responding at the top of the window.
Shoot.
That's
So it's great.
probably not a great sign.
No.
Probably not.
It was going fine until it was about my turn. There we go. All right.
You're definitely hasted.
I'm so fast.
Not in the way we wanted, though.
Okay.
Maybe move for him though, Colin.
Oh, we'll see what
Yeah.
happens here. Uh-oh, he's frozen. I think Max has left the building.
Oh shit.
I don't even have him on the camera. Like,
I got him going I got him going like this. I don't know about you guys.
So does he have to go
Oh yeah,
drop
I have the peace side too.
Yeah.
Does he have to go drop a deuce or
all right. Well, I mean, it's 11 o'clock. It's probably time to say, well.
Oh man, this is a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
A
so
season-ending cliffhanger.
Yeah, we'll leave in the middle of a combat here that we'll pick up on. Max, what do you think? Should we? Yeah. Oh yeah. He agrees.
Okay. Yeah, he seems to agree. Yeah.
Yeah, Max, what do you think?
We could ask Astaria instead.
All right, I am going to close out the session, and yeah, we can chat, finish up our night. Thanks, guys.